Hi, it's me, Jordan Long here, and today I'm going to talk about this. You know, I guess it does need to be talked about. Well, it ain't anything bad or anything, but, you know, some folks would think that, oh, I'm running out of things to talk about. See, that seemed to be one of the seeking or the singing or whatever you want to call it, the zinging, I guess we'll call it, of the haters. Oh, you're running out of things to talk about. Well, you know, well, never running out of things to talk about. All right. So, so this happened to me once. Well, okay. You ever been any of those, you know, you ever been in any of those binds that you ever been in? Well, the ones that you mind see being in, and then you are in. You know, they always tell you, well, here's what you don't, here's what you do and what you don't do if someone is, coming after you. Well, you hear about it and your mind see it, but until it truly happens to you, you don't really know what you're doing. You know, it goes like this. Haha. Well, why don't you leave me alone? Yeah, well, you think you can leave me? You think you can that you can make me leave you alone? You don't know any fighting craft or any fighting skills. All you know how to do is hit and strike like everyone else. Yeah, well, yeah, that might be true. I might not know any kind of fighting craft like some do out there, you know. But at the end of the day, doesn't mean that I can't fight back if I have to. Yeah, that usually seems to be the misunderstanding here. Seems to be if you don't know any kind of fighting craft, fill in and everyone, you can pick whatever your beloved fighting craft is, one you know or one you like, or one you do know, and say, yeah, I got my butt covered, you can say. Yeah, I know what to do when this hang up or bind comes. But what about someone like me who doesn't know that fighting craft or any kind of fighting craft? You can't say, well, you're helpless, because you're truly not helpless. I can always still, hit and strike. I can still do that, even if it's not, any of those other ones out there. Yeah, you think you think you can beat me? Yeah, I can. Ow! Yeah, I truly shouldn't be doing that. You shouldn't be doing that. You're made out of glass. Yeah. Thanks for telling me that. You know. True, I am made out of glass. You know. And I really should not be doing that. But I make this film to tell everyone out there that if you don't know any kind of fighting craft, that does not mean that you're not helpless if someone is striking you or hitting you or coming after you in some bad way. You know, of course, I never went to any of those, self fight uh, learnings they always give, where they teach folks, here's what you do, here's what you don't do when you're in some kind of bind, you know. But even then, it is what it is. So, yeah. Or Jordan says, you could, what? Okay, first off, why do I do that? I don't know. Anyway, or you just run off and you ask someone for help. Oh, you do that. That'll work. But then they usually say that most folks don't want to get into, that most folks don't want to have anything to do with the bind unless you say fire. No. If someone didn't want to get into a bind when it came to someone seeking to strike or hit someone in some way, why would they get into it if you said fire? I don't understand that. But I guess most folks are most likely going to help if you say fire, probably, because that's like a big thing, and fire is something that'll put everyone in a bind. So I guess I could see why they would mostly want to help when it comes to that, because fire puts everyone in a bind. You know, if Lucifer makes the fire, that is. But sadly, Jordan said that's usually about it. You know. But I'm happy I've never been in that kind of bind or never been in that hang up. You know, some have, and a lot of folks out there have. Now, my godmother Zena's got trackers on all of us, you know. So she would always say, well, you see, Jordan, now I know where you go. Now we know where everybody goes. So if you're ever in a hang up or a bind, I can be there to help you. Yeah. If everyone had a godmother like Zena to put a tracker on you, then, or something like that, then that probably yeah. But there probably are downsides to using having that done. So it is what it is. I'm Jordan Long, and I'll see you later.